G'day guys, it's freaking Laser Shark and welcome back to another RuneScape 3 video where in this one I'm going to tell you 10 things that I recommend as a new or returning player you need to do in RuneScape 3. Now these are things that I have personally found throughout my journey coming back to RuneScape 3 and I think these are going to help you guys a lot. Starting off with player owned farms. Now if you're new or you've just come back you probably have no idea what this is. Basically, you now have your own farm that you can tend to and grow your own animals in. To do player-owned farms, you will need some prerequisites such as 17 farming and 20 construction. Once you have these, head over to the Arduino Lodestone and you can begin training the player-owned farms. You want to get into this as soon as possible as it can be quite a good money maker for you and has some of the ridiculous, crazy, most insane farming XP that I've ever seen in RuneScape. Once you're at the highest tier of this, you're looking at XP rates of up to 1 million XP per week. Not to do a full guide on this, but a quick overview is that you obtain the animal that you want to grow, you put it into the pen, and then you grow it from a baby to an elder version. If you're looking for beans, you will take them out as an adult. However, if you're after XP, you will take them out as an elder. You can then use the animal on a trader and sell them for beans. The beans can be redeemed for extra things like such as breeding, extra pens, extra helpers. All of these go together to either increase the XP rate or give you access to more money. Once you get the levels, I recommend doing the crystal chin chompers, the spiders, and the yaks. There is also another version of this once you have the level over on Anachronia. Number 2, there is this new method of training which is dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. Now these can be a combination of different things such as mini games, events, but at the end of the day they will all give you bonus experience. In the achievement diary you will find the daily challenges. Completing these will give you XP in the actual challenge that it is. You can do daily distractions, which is things like the Gothix caches. You can get up to 100,000 divination XP per day. You can do your monthly distractions such as the Gothix statues. You can go around and complete all of the god statues, get either prayer XP or slayer XP, and completing the mini games such as warbands. I'll leave a full link to all of these in the description down below. I recommend that you unlock the PVM hub or the boss hub as it's known as quick as possible. I have a full guide on this, I'll link it in the description down below, but the reason why you want this is it's a direct teleport towards a bank and you only need 10 boss kills. An easy way to obtain this is to kill the King Black Dragon over and over again. You can either go in a group and if you still die you'll get the kill counted, so it's a very quick way to obtain it. Completing these essential quests. Now, I'm not a full expert on RuneScape, so if you guys have anything that you recommend adding towards this quest list, please let me know in the comments down below. But for my list, I have the Waterfall quest. Completing the Waterfall quest will give you an instant level 1 to 30 attack and strength, and the quest only takes about 20 minutes. Fairy Tale Part 1, which will give you the magic sectors. These can be used to obviously get more herbs out of your herb crops, meaning more XP and GP. Fairy Tale Part 2, which will give you access to fairy rings, more teleports. The Jack of Spades quest, which will unlock Menaphos, which if you've seen my previous video, is actually the best fishing and woodcutting XP in the game for the most part. Once you're in the late game of RuneScape, I recommend completing Plague's End, which will unlock Prif, one of the best agility courses you can use. A really good way to train some agility using the one-click method, and a way to train prayer. It also will give you access to a high-level Slayer Master, and a teleport directly to a GE. Along the way completing this quest, you will also unlock the ability to use crystal weaponry, which will give you better XP when you're training Invention down the line. And then another late game quest is the Temple at Centiston. This one here will unlock the Ancient Curses. These ones are really good, such as Soul Split, because it will give you the ability to heal yourself as you are damaging Slayer monsters, bosses, whatever it is. And lastly, the World Wakes quest for Sunshine, an absolutely amazing ability that you can use for when you're training magic. Once again, these are just the quests that I have. If you guys have any other really good quests that unlock a particular part of the game, let me know in the comments down below. Unlock Anachronia. As soon as you can, go to where the dig site is located for training archaeology, go across over on the boat and start to unlock Anachronia. The sooner you do this, the sooner you can start to gather more resources, because this is a city that needs to be upgraded over time. It's a lot like the clans in the way that that works. This will unlock for you in the future as you progress your account things such as a better Slayer Master, the best agility XP in the game, and a way to actually make money while trading agility, as well as access to the big game hunter, which will give you the Dragon Mattock as well as really good hunter XP. So the sooner you unlock Anachronia, the better it will be for your account. This one would be very obvious to the returning players, but for new players, you want to get your prayer level to 43 as soon as possible. This will unlock Protect from melee, magic, and range, which will halve the damage that you receive while out there fighting monsters. Now, if you don't have the money to do this, or you're not sure how to do this, go to World 31. You can find a player-owned house where they'll be hosting a gilded altar. What you want to do is put your bones on the altar and offer them, and you'll get more XP per bone. This should really only cost you about 1.5 million GP or thereabout. If you do not have that amount of money, here are a couple of examples how to get that. If you're a higher level, you can go to Elite Dungeons 3, we'll touch on that a little bit later, or you can slay rabbits at level 1 over near the Birthlope Lodestone, and this should give you around 500 to 800,000 GP per hour. And of course, with archaeology being really profitable at the moment, you can always train archaeology. This should only take you about 2 hours to get that money. Once you have the money, buy dragon bones, use a gilded altar, and get your 43 prayer. I touched on it just a second ago, but train at Elite Dungeons 3. I know that a lot of the content you guys previously liked, such as the Hellhounds, Bandits, it was really good stuff, but I need you guys to really start to train at Elite Dungeons 3. It's pretty much the meta way of training. You will see XP rates of over 1 million XP per hour and GP profits of 5 million GP per hour. The sooner you start using Elite Dungeons 3, the rest of the game is going to become a lot easier for you, because you'll have better stats as well as access to more money to spend on the skills later on. If you do not have the required combat level for ED3 yet, I suggest training your combat through Slayer. Slayer is a great way to learn about the world of RuneScape, because you'll be traveling around slaying different monsters. Now, to help you with that, you need to use aggression potions for monsters that you can handle. This is why we told you to get the 43 prayer first. Obviously, if you have a lot of monsters attacking you at once, you'll be getting a lot more damage. So if we can halve that damage with the prayer earlier, it's going to make bossing, slaying, anything that you want to do combat-wise a lot easier, such as this. While using aggression potions, also use charming potions. These are a new potion that have come out in the recent year, and I honestly didn't know they exist. They double the charm drops from your creatures. A better way to put that, it's basically a double XP in a potion, because you're getting double the charms, which means double the experience. This leads me on to the next tip. Always be using the XP buffs such as Juju potions, urns, clan boost, and auras. All of these in combination with each other can save you hours of training a particular skill. Especially if it's a skill that you don't enjoy training, you obviously want to spend the least amount of time doing it. So using all of these items in conjunction with each other can save a lot of time. If you want a full description of what all of these do, there'll be links in the description, but basically the Juju potions can increase your items per hour, meaning more XP. Your urns will give you more XP as they teleport away. Joining a clan in RuneScape 3 can give you up to a 6% XP boost. And auras on top of that increase your efficiency. So you can see how all of these different elements together create a lot more XP per hour. Don't burn yourself out training the one skill relentlessly. We all know that RuneScape is a massive grind. It doesn't matter if you have keys, it doesn't matter if you have double XP weeks, it doesn't matter if you have all of these different boosts, it's still going to take a long time to get to those 99s and 120s. So my suggestion is to rotate the skill that you're training. Have a couple of goals at once. This means that before you burn yourself out training one skill, and you will start to resent that skill and RuneScape as a whole if you don't take a break and focus on many different goals. For example, if you have the goal of getting 50 Slayer, well, at the same time you're going to be leveling up your combat. Perhaps you have the goal of getting 60 cooking. why not fish all of those required items, getting your fishing up, and then you can cook all of the fish, making it free. And there we go, guys. That is my 10 tips for new and returning players in RuneScape 3. Now, this is my favorite part about RuneScape is the community. Now, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't have all of the answers for you. So if you think I've missed anything out and you can contribute to this conversation and help some people out, let me know in the comments down below, because I'll be pinning some of the best suggestions, some of the ones that get upvoted the most. So let's help all of these new players out. And if you are new to RuneScape, welcome. If you need advice, I have a Discord. It's in the description down below. The links to everything that I've mentioned, I've tried to make this as helpful as possible to get you guys up and running, because we all know that RuneScape has a pretty steep learning curve, and I'm trying to make it as easy as I can for you guys. If you want to have any other ideas for videos, any suggestions on what you think I should make, again, let me know. I'm always able to be reached out to. But thank you, everyone, and we're on our way to 3K subs already. It's been insane. So I'll see you guys next time. My name is Laser Shark, and I'll freaking see you later.